front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Zubac. Beal against Castle. And Leonard has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, not what you'd call a volume shooter from 3, but Collins can hit.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Now Fox. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
On the wing, Harden. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Off target with his 3. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Beal. Outside Collins. Pass to Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Fox. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Clippers leading. Zubac, a screen on Johnson. Now Zubac. And here's Harden. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Johnson, the pass to Fox. Floats one. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that ties it up.
Typical selfless play from Johnson. A very team-oriented player.
Collins setting the pick for Harden. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. The shot, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Zubac, a screen on Castle. Harden kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Vassell. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And the Clippers miss again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
The 3. Fox, no good. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard the pass to Collins. Screen by Zubac. Leonard kicks to Collins. And that time, also a missed shot. Johnson surveying the floor. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan is out there with Bryant. Then it's Luke Cornett. Then there's Harper. And it's McLaughlin in at the one.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from three-point range. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following Chris Paul's three-point attempts. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Sohan with the ball. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Sohan's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Paul kicks to Batum. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Dunn. Hands it from downtown.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Bryant, and the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dunn with it. He's picked up by Harper. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Dunn. Back to Batum. Out left to the wing. Paul can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside Bryant. Back to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Harper from the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
So it's the Spurs now, following the 3 from Chris Paul. And even 3-on-3 break. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Kicks it out to Paul. From the arc, connects from three-point range. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Clippers. Harper in the corner, and stolen by Dunn. Fires the 3. Ball's knocked loose. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
On the wing, Bryant sinks the triple. Bryant's got 5.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Dunn against Harper. Dunn passes to Paul. Outside for Batum. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's McLaughlin. Off target from outside.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Chris Paul. Katuma's out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's done in at the shooting guard. Castle against Beal. Leonard with no one around. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 13. Wembanyama with it. And it's Harden picking him up. A pass to Fox. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac with the screen for Beal. And there's the drive. In the corner, Collins with it. And stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 15. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Beal gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Vassell outside. And Fox has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The three from Harden. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Kawhi Leonard. And then Johnson with the jam.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
They double-team Beal. Right side, Collins. And here's Leonard from three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Zubac. Scoreless thus far. Harden strokes home the three.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Here's Castle. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Beal. Leonard dishes to Collins. Kicks it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Zubats a screen on Fox. Collins wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Collins a screen on Castle. And stolen by Castle. Shoots the three. Here's Wembanyama. And he drains the three.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To review the play.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, and at this...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's San Antonio. They lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, Sohan is out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Harper, and there's Bryant, and it's McLaughlin into the point guard. Clippers trail by 3. To the inside, Batum. Lopez kicks to Paul. It's good. This game is all even.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubats patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Spurs leading by 3. Bryant the pass to Sohan. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lopez sets a screen for Dunn. Lopez outside. Harper against Paul. Lets it go with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Batum wide open. He fires. Paul left side. Shoots over Harper. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Dunn. Lopez up top. He's covered by Cornett. The drive by Lopez. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 3. Shoots the 3. Does not go in. And so Bryant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Clippers trail by 3. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Here's Collins. Kawhi Leonard lets it rip from 3.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Floats one up. Harden pulls it down. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Leonard fires. Here's Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Beal. Fox with the steal. On the wing, Johnson. He started by Collins. Yep, that's going to go in.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Harden against Fox. Outside, Zubats. It's Collins, high post. Harden outside. Collins outside. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Big time from Collins right there.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, you can just tell Johnson loves to attack in any situation.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Fox. Harden outside. Here's Zubac. 6 to shoot. Collins outside. Outside Leonard to take the lead. And it misses. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox. Harden pulls it down. And here's Los Angeles now. Here's Collins. Trained from outside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Johnson outside. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Collins.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Now Beal. And the 3 misses. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous...
one-way traffic doors. Could this be a trap game?
It sort of has that feeling, BA. A big underdog going against the big-time favorite. But here's why we play the game. Any given night in this league, anything can happen.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Drew Holiday, Abdia out there with Klingon, then there's Sharp, and it's Kamara in at the small forward position. Leonard for three, and Klingon pulls it down.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Klingon.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well, so he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Harden. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. The shot no good. It's stolen by Holiday. Left side Kamara. Back to Klingon. Portland moving it around. Kamara with it, and it's Leonard picking him up.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Over to the wing. Pass to Beal. Leonard for three. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Kamara. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, because of his frame, Holiday can do some of his best work on the interior.
And Holiday powers it home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Three-pointer, Beal, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the sweet shooting Bradley Beal gets to one of the best spots for three-point action, and that's the deep corner. Nicely done.
Holiday, it's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 5. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Sharp passes to Abdia. Soft touch off the glass. Abdia's got his second basket of the game.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Abdia is all about it.
Harden from outside. He drops it from range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Abdia outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Kamara. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, ending the quarter up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And Grant gets it to go.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Down low. Out to Lillard. Portland moving it around. Let's go with a three. Batum pulls it in. Clippers trail by 14. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Portland leading by 17. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Batum gets the bucket.
Well, crossing up the defense right there. Nick Batum gets to the mid-range and says, "You want to concede it, I'm taking it."
Murray finds some space. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Off target with the three. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Lets it go from deep. And no good. Now Portland with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Rupert. On the wing, Murray. Hey, from beyond the arc. Murray can't get that one to fall. Clippers trail by 18. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep. Gets the three ball to go. Murray's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Murray's gone 1 of 3 from distance. Batum with a screen on Lillard. Batum outside. 4-3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out to the wing. Bogdanovic against Grant. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Clippers trail by 21. Picked it out of midair. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Williams on the wing. No made baskets yet. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's a three from Paul. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Grant from the arc. The three is up. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Arena Entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Tumani Kamara with a strong contribution so far on this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. We've got Sharp, Klingen out there with Abdia. Then there's Tumani Kamara, and it's Holiday in at the point. Trailblazers lead by 21. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Knocks down the long J.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
There's the three. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Zubac. Leonard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard for three. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Tipped. Oh, stolen by Harden. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got 8.
This is evidence that James Harden, from any spot on the floor, is willing to launch and makes good on that long three.
Abdia from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Collins for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland leading by 19. Holiday with the ball. Harden picks him up. Here's Kamara. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Shoots over Zubac. From deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Left side Holiday. Off target from three-point range. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. For Portland, they've gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. And it's the Clippers on the break. For 3, Collins hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Pass to Abdia. There's a screen by Kamara. From the arc. Abdia can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 19. Leonard on the wing. Fires for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Kamara with it. Leonard's there. Abdia passes to Holiday. Buries it from 3. Holiday's got 7.
You had the feeling Drew wanted to answer that. That's his competitive fire right there.
Zubac's shot is off. Launches it. The shot by Holiday, no good. setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Beal launches from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Portland out in front by 19 going into the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Portland leading by 19. Three-pointer Sharp. The Clippers grab the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Beal. Collins outside. Fires away from way outside. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And the basket by Leonard.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Pass to Kamara, puts up a deep 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's Sharp on the wing. Portland moving it around. It's Sharp on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Leonard. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Clippers trail by 16. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Collins outside. Beal. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. The Trailblazers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Klingin up top. He's guarded by Zubats. And they're pushing it up. Collins buries it from outside.
Collins, such a confident shooter, and this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
Shaedon Sharp. It's money from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the basket by Holiday.
That is off the bounce. Holiday hits the brakes and the shot.
Harden from outside. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
He launches. Harden with a rebound. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 16. Oh, he stayed with it, but he couldn't get it to fall. For Portland, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Shoots a 3. Zubats pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Deni Avdija.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Holiday fires. The 3 is off. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 13-point game. Avdija rips down the board. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Shot's no good. Leonard! Avdia rips down the board. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Harden with a rebound. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily.
passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Avdia out there with Tamani Kamara. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Avdia finds Kamara. San Antonio with the rebound. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Avdia after the made shot from Keldon Johnson and stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Fires from 14. It's stolen. And Holiday has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Vassell with it. Now Avdia defending. Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Castle finds Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Castle. After Drew Holiday's score, the kick out to Fox. Klingon with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Here's Castle. And Klingon pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
Sharp on the wing. Back to Holiday. Takes a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Nice defense by Vassell. Inside, here's Wembanyama. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
To the paint, Klingon with the steal. Holiday against Fox. Count that bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And stolen by Sharp. And even 3-on-3 break. It's stolen by Johnson. For the finish. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Pass to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Fox. Nothing on the board. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
The Trailblazers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williams for three. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
On the floor for Portland, Murray out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Rupert in at the 2. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Harper with the steal. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
With the teardrop, and Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got his second basket of the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Sohan. He has yet to score. A three-pointer off the mark. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 7.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Sohan. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray outside. Lillard from outside. And another 3 for Portland.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Bryant. And he drops it in from the low post. Bryant's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Lillard at Titan. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Lillard. And McLaughlin gets it to go. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-6 run. Three-pointer, Lillard. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Cornette kicks to Bryant. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. No good on that one. To the left wing. Back to Lillard. Off target with his 3. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Blazers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
Here's McLaughlin. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. McLaughlin's got 6 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Rupert. There's the triple. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 1. In the corner, Murray with it. Lillard surveying the D. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. Back to Zohan. It'll count, so that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's San Antonio up by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this.
29.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Harper. Ryan is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Luke Cornett. And it's McLaughlin into the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Avdia. Banked in off the glass. Avdia's got his second basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Sharp against Castle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from Keldon Johnson.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Now, here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
San Antonio leading. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team.
Here's Sharp. Oh,
Yes! Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
It's picked off. It's to Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Klingon. Avdia finds Kamara. He can't get it to go. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Pass to Klingon. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Johnson, good.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside, just absolutely ferocious.
Here's Avdia. Here's Klingon. It's tipped. Knocked away. Here's Holiday. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Teardrop shot, and Fox finishes it off. Fox has got 6.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Pass to Kamara. And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Now Klingon. 5 on the clock. Here's Kamara. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Spurs. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Portland, we've got Williams, Murray out there with Grant. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Rupert in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Rupert. Murray for 3. He can't hit that time. Here's Sohan. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Sohan's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside Grant. Lillard outside. Murray outside. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. That's a 2 from Lillard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Out to the right wing. Zohan, the pass to McLaughlin. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Cornette gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Knocks down the 3.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Bryant looking around. Grant rips down the rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And they pick up the 2.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. Big time basket there on the inside, and he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from him. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points. That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Lillard fires. The 3 goes down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Kessel. Williams with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard. And there's the 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Man, they needed a bucket. Johnson delivers.
Here's Grant. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox. Count it.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now Lillard. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Outside, Vassell. Now Castle. Johnson. Down it goes for 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for it to throw now.
Murray fires away. And oh, that would have been a killer 3. No!
That's the end of the game.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll
guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Now here's Harden. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Fox, that's good.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Zubac with a screen on Castle. Beal. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Harden. Now Leonard. He's guarded by Castle. Shot by Leonard, no good. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Beal against Castle. Beal, the pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. And the Clippers miss again. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Wembanyama. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rebound by the Clippers. 1:58 left in the first. Zubac with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And it's Harden, that time on the assist by Leonard. Harden's got 8.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
And you've got to give Ivica Zubac a lot of credit for how tough the Clippers have been, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he's a contender for Defensive Player of the Year pretty much year in and year out. He controls the defensive backboards, does a great job on the offensive glass, and his pick-and-roll chemistry with Harden is already terrific and is getting better game by game.
Wembanyama, basket counts. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Fox. Sweet little floater.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Harden, the pass to Collins. Beal outside. Leonard for 3. Again, the miss by Leonard.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. And with the size and the skill set, how are you supposed to stop Wemby?
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell can't get it to go. Zubac's inside. Vassell with the rebound. Three-pointer, Fox. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Jordan McLaughlin out there with Harper. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Bryant in at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Done attacking. Here's Batum. Counted from distance. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Bryant outside. To the left wing. Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Offline with a 3. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Pass to Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. And he drives in. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Here's McLaughlin. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lopez passes to Paul. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Dunn, following the bucket by the Spurs. And the bucket is good.
Dunn so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch and arc on these shots.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 5. Bryant outside. To the left side wing. Here's McLaughlin. That 3's off the mark. And it's the Clippers ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
The Spurs have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Cornett's got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Batum, left side. Pass to Paul. And it's blocked.
Yeah, excellent timing by Harper right there. I mean, he has great length for a guard.
Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich passes to Batum. And the Clippers miss again.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Harper misses. The Clippers lead by 3. Bogdanovich down low. Sohan covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. The Spurs have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. McLaughlin pass to Sohan. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Paul. With some arc. And it's McLaughlin missing. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Batum gets the bucket.
Far from just a perimeter shooter. I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Bryant in the high post. Bogdanovich on him. Bryant, the pass to McLaughlin. Here's Harper. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Pass to Paul. for three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Here's Bryant to the wing on the left. Up in time. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
While this call may not decide the game, always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
From your Black and White Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle, and it's Harden in at the point guard. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Wembanyama. Great D that time from Zubac.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Collins. Beal surveying the D. Stolen by Kessel. It's a one-on-one situation. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, BA, this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Beal, the pass to Harden. Drives to the hoop. Good. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
And it's Collins with the ball for Los Angeles. Leonard passes to Harden. Leonard outside. Here's the 3. Here's Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Beal finds Leonard. Back to Beal. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosion.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. And they'll get another chance. Back to Fox. To the inside. Wembanyama down low. Zubac there. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Harden can't hit. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Fox. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Zubac's shot is off. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers lead by 4. Out to Beal. This one for 3. Rebounded by Fox. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Castle. Johnson's gotten his second bucket.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Pass to Zubac. Outside for Harden. Jacks up a 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Here's Fox. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Harden misses. Spurs trail by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Zubac passes to Leonard. Shoots over Vassell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Bogdanovich, that's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Lopez for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Lopez, the screen on Vassell. Batum outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lopez for 3. Connects from downtown. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Castle for 3, and there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers lead by 5, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The 3 is up. And there's Leonard on the assist by Beal. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Oh, missed on the tray.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Collins outside. Leonard! Can't hit it.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
It's off target.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. 8-point game. Gets it to go.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. He pulls up. Zubats against Fox. Harden with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Leonard. And no one in the vicinity.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Johnson. Harden with a rebound. The Clippers lead by 8. Beal outside. Beyond the arc. The three is in.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown. Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Fires the three. Oh, it misses. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. It's off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Clippers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard fires. Money from 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward. Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Wembanyama there for the rebound. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
the Clippers. For the Portland Trail Blazers, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Clippers Blazers is next, right after this. Here are the five for the Clippers. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. In the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Zubac in its center.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden the pass to Beal. Back to Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Kamara. A three-pointer, no good. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Now the Clippers with it. Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots over Avdia. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Avdia. Sharp the pass to Avdia. From downtown, and the Trailblazers another three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
Portland moving the ball around. Avdia on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Here's the three. Avdia can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Beal kicks to Zubac. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Holiday kicks to Avdia. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Avdia's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Trailblazers. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a two-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Harden. Trailblazers knocking down the tray, and he's good on the 3-ball. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
Outside Holiday, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. A shot by Harden, wide open, and a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 5. Down low, Sharp the pass to Avdia. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Knocks down the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Up again. Pass to Kamara. Puts up a 3. The shot will not fall. Danny Avdia. He's been the guy making things happen for the Trailblazers. He delivered 9 points from three-point. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Paul passes to Lopez. Murray kicks to Lillard. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 10. Dunn with it. Outguarded by Murray. And Dunn with the slam.
An overlooked part of Batum's game. Nick's a great passer for a wing.
There's a screen by Murray. The kick out to Williams. Lillard from outside. It's good from long range. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fight.
Lillard misses. Clippers trail by 11. Inside. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Paul for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Back to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. And it's Lillard again missing.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Murray dishes to Williams. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Nobody near Lillard. Portland again missing. On offense, here are the Clippers. 11 unanswered points for them. Here's Dunn. They grab their own miss.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see them that open.
Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Lopez and stolen by Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Lillard surveying the D. And it's Lillard again missing. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for the Clippers. Outdone. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, no good by the Clippers. Grant goes in. 3-pointer Lillard. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Paul outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant outside. Lillard from deep 3-point land. Again the miss by Lillard. And it's the Clippers ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Kicks it out to Paul. From downtown. Murray with the defensive effort. 3-pointer Lillard. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 14.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back right after this.
23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Holiday out there with Sharp. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then it's Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Avdia, it's good. The assist that time from Holiday. He's got 12.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And it's Avdia off the drive. Collins passes to Beal. And here's Harden for three. And Klingon pulls it down. To the middle. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Kamara. Here's Avdia from outside off the mark. Clippers trail by 6, and now the Clippers on the break. Leonard with the bucket.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Holiday, the pass to Sharp. Holiday against Harden. Here's Sharp. Still yet to score. Holiday inside the line. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Leonard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Avdia. Drills it from outside. Avdia's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. Collins setting the big for Harden. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And Collins gets double-teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Kamara. Hits the three-point bomb. Kamara's got 9.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. Pass to Collins, entered on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Clippers trail by 13. Collins kicks to Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. Avdia with the rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
In the corner, Kamara with it. Offline with his three. Clippers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray is screen on Harden. Lillard misses. From deep, Collins. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. In the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Murray. Pass to Rupert. Here's Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Lillard against Harden. Jacks up a 3.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Takes it out to Leonard. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 7. Grant the pass to Lillard. Here's Rupert, guarded by Harden. Williams, a screen on Collins. 3-pointer, Lillard. Pass to Rupert. At the elbow, it's Lillard. For 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Takes it out to Leonard. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. Outside Collins. No good from outside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Portland. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Collins outside. Here's Leonard. And here's the fast break. Plan fires. Takes advantage. That J is good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Portland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get. Well, his 3-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Harden with it. Lillard picks him up. Leonard chewing him up inside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Williams with the rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Clippers trail by 8. Harden left side. Beal outside. Collins outside. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Rebounded by Zubac. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. 3, good.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Murray is screen on Harden. Now Murray Zubac. Outside Leonard. Collins setting the big for Leonard. That one goes.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Lillard. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. From deep. Gets a hand on it. Now Murray deflects the pass. Beal with the steal. Harden. A three-pointer. Good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable.
for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Into the lane. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Now here's Castle. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Avdia. Flushes it down to finish the break.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Avdia. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Avdia's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Johnson, clinging with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Yep, count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Avdia can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Kamara. Now Clingan. Holiday surveying the floor. And here's Avdia. Clock at 6. Clingan. Outside Kamara. Now here's Sharp. He's guarded by Castle. Avdia outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Three-pointer Sharp. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fox.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Here's Clingan. Shot to stop the run, and that one is stuffed right through.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian, back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Avdia with a steal. Clingan with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Kamara, no good. Spurs lead by 4. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Holiday's over to help. Now Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down 3-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Blazers trail by 7. It's stolen by Fox. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Wembanyama, the open look. San Antonio again can't hit. Kamara down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
We've got Jeremy Grant, Murray out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Rupert in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Bryant, the pass to McLaughlin. Here's Sohan. And he buries his first look.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Outside Murray. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Lillard with a deep 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Rupert. Back to Lillard. Off target from 3-point range. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. But Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Murray finds Lillard from outside the arc. Yes, sir! You can count on Dave from deep.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
McLaughlin's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Bryant outside. Here's McLaughlin. There's the triple. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
A smart pass right there by Harper. I like whenever he looks to set up his guys like this.
Pick by Murray. For 3, here's Lillard. The answer! It's Dame time!
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Bryant, no good. Blazers trail by 5. It's stolen away. 3-pointer. And it's McLaughlin missing. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. 3-pointer. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McLaughlin from deep. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Out to Lillard. Murray passes to Lillard, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Sohan, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Sohan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the paint is Sohan's go-to area as a scorer. He feels emboldened to attack inside.
Oh, got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
A minute 6 left to play in the half. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside, Rupert. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And it's McLaughlin missing. Blazers trail by 5. Lillard outside. 34 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Well, San Antonio's shooting only 42%. Pass to McLaughlin. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the three-pointer. Bryant's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Lillard outside. Deflects the pass. Here's Murray. Takes a three. He can't get it to go. Doesn't go for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Avdia with a steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Kamara, that's good.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Drew Holiday.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Vassell. He's scoreless. Pass to Fox. Lets the 3 fly. And Clingan pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
And credit to Holiday for keeping this offense in rhythm. He does a great job spreading the ball around.
Here's Wembanyama. That shot off. Clingan with a defensive effort. It's stolen by Johnson. Fox for 3. Boom! Fox with a triple.
It's so hard to pass up a three-pointer when the D is completely scattered.
Pass to Clingan. Portland moving it around. Now Kamara. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kamara's got 8 here in this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From 7 feet, Fox makes his move inside and scores.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, BA. Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
Vassell outside. Avdia outside. Over to the left wing. For the tie. Kamara, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And he sinks the second. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. On target from range.
Well, that's Holiday using the threat of the drive to get defenders on their heels, and then he pulls the string. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Avdia. Takes the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Castle outside. Avdia with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks down the triple. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, you have to be excited about Sharp's future. He's just a fearless shooter.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Outside Kamara for the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense. But with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
San Antonio has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the... 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. San Antonio shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. We've got Robert Williams, Murray out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Rupert in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
So he comes up empty at the line, and they recover it from deep. Harper. Portland with a rebound. Here's Rupert. Open shot, Grant. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Grant in a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
Cornette passes to Sohan. Unloads from 13. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Back come the Spurs in transition. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Harper.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Portland moving it around. Murray from outside. Again, the miss by Portland. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's McLaughlin. Yep, right through the net. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Lillard deciding where to go with it. The 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Cash from downtown.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot. But this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Johnson, and there's a 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Oh, inside.
Well, you can just tell Johnson loves to attack in any situation.
Lillard, and he nails it.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Here's Castle with the floater, and he lays it in.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Rises up. Castle pulls it down.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Fox surveying the D. Murray pulls it down. And so Grant will bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. It's a one-point game.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Lillard! Yes, sir, with the three.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Vassell banks it home. Big shot.
Well, Vassell managing to stay in total control in a clutch situation.
Lillard. He's off from three. And here are the Spurs now. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Now Fox. Here's the floater. The shot is money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Outside Lillard takes a three. Wembanyama there for the rebound. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. This was a
Tryku.